I'm going to show you how you can use ManyChat for your real estate business to create bots inside of your Messenger for Facebook and Instagram so that you can automate your conversations and take your business to the next level with automation and chatbots. So I'm going to give you a brief overview, and in further videos in this section, I'm going to be going over each thing in detail. So I'll create a playlist on the channel so that you can just go through each section in detail, but this is going to be an overview video and show you everything that's inside of ManyChat and how it all works. So let's go ahead and dive in. Right here, you'll see this is the main page for ManyChat. Basically, what you do is you connect your Facebook page to ManyChat and or your Instagram page. You can connect one or the other. I'm going to suggest connecting both of them so that you can use both of those pages with chatbots inside of those messengers. So on the up here at the left, you'll see that you have your account. And if you have multiple accounts inside of ManyChat, they'll pop up here, and you'll be able to select any other accounts that you have inside of ManyChat. So at home, we basically just have an overview of some resources that ManyChat provides for you. You have a help center, ManyChat community, hire an agency, templates, and different automations that you can kind of get going by starting just by clicking on the things. Then you can click on See Insights, and you'll see the channels that you have connected. So you'll be able to connect your Facebook page, you can connect your Instagram account, you can sign up for the email, so you can send email to your database, and then you can also use WhatsApp, SMS, and Telegram. I don't do a lot with WhatsApp and Telegram, but I do usually connect SMS. I don't have it on this channel just because it's a demo channel. And you do need a Twilio account to set up SMS. But essentially, when you set that up, you'll be able to send text messages and message blasts to anybody who you collect their phone number from inside of ManyChat. So you have this omni marketing platform where you can reach out to people through, again, Facebook, Instagram, email, text, and also WhatsApp and Telegram if you want. So those are the channels, and you can get your links and everything. You'll see the spending, how many emails you've sent, spending limits, how many free emails you get, all that stuff is going to be in that insights section there. Below that, you'll have active contacts, and then demographics and everything. If you connect a page, if you sell products or something, this doesn't really help realtors specifically for selling houses, but if you're selling products and stuff on ManyChat, then you can track earnings and stuff through purchases through your chatbots. So it's all kinds of things that you can do there. Then under the next section is contacts. This is where you're going to see all of the people who have subscribed to your chatbot. You'll be able to see their data and where they're from, gender, language they speak, where they opted in through, custom fields, all that kind of stuff is going to pop up inside of your contacts. Once you start creating tags and widgets and sequences, which I'll dive into in further videos, you'll be able to see like how many people who have which tag. So all the buyers will have, this tag, they'll have the buyer tag. There's 64 people who have the buyer tag, and basically use those tags to track all of your people. Of course, you can do conditions where you search for tags here, or you search their locale or time zone or language, anything like that, and you can go through the list that you have inside of ManyChat. You can import people, create new contacts, all kinds of different things. Again, I'll cover a little bit more in depth in another video. But the next one is going to be growth tools. This is where you create a conversation starter. So like a link that you can send people to a specific message. So we got direct links that are already created inside of the Real Estate Bot template that we offer at realestatemessengerbot.com. So basically you can create a link that goes to a specific chatbot that you may or may not have already set up, all you have to do is copy that link and you share that link to anybody in your database or wherever. And when they click on that link, they'll go to a specific chatbot that you've set up. So that you're able to do that with growth tools, and they have multiple different growth tool options that you can do in here. The JSON Facebook ad, user comments, your user clicks for a reference URL or a referral link, QR codes, shop message, all kinds of different things for Facebook. And then you also have the comments one for Instagram. So basically when people comment on your post, you can create a growth tool that automatically messages them when they comment on a post. So the next one, we got the automation. And this is where basically everything, all the chatbots stay inside of folders, and where all the automation for the flows, the keyword sequences, rules, all those things. This is basically where all the chatbot flows live. So you can create folders to put each flow in, or you can just have them outside a folder. So for these ones are not in a folder, and then I have multiple folders up here. You also have, again, these are the flows. You have the Facebook and the Instagram basic automations, which are, the welcome message, default reply, conversation starters, main menus, all that kind of operates where people can, when they first send you a message, there's a welcome message that they receive. If they say something that your chatbot doesn't have a response to, you have the default reply that goes that responds to them. There's a main menu at the bottom of the messenger chat that they can select, and they can go through and select different options that you have created. Again, I'll dive into the main menus and all those things in other videos, but this is where everything is. And again, there's folders that you can put these flows into and kind of organize the flows. So we got them organized for the template as the messenger chatbot flow. So all these different flows inside of here. And then we got the email and text follow-up inside of different folders. And then we got the Instagram chatbot inside of another folder with subfolders. So it's just for organizational purposes to have your chatbots in there. And I'll show you a quick overview of how to create a flow. And that's basically, the flow is basically going to be the chatbot communication that's happening. So I'll show you that in a second. The next thing in the automation section is the keywords. This is where what we use mostly for the keywords for the real estate bot template are to connect Facebook ads to a specific flow. So we use these keywords. So when we're setting up a Facebook ad for the message connection, it asks a question. I show you how to do this in another video on the channel. But you use the words custom list of homes in that message from Facebook to send this specific message. So we're generating leads from Facebook. They click on a button that says custom list of homes, and they receive this message, the custom list of homes chatbot flow. So that's what we use mainly the keywords for inside of the template. But they're also used for things like, you can have messages pop up when people say hi or hello. Whenever somebody says hi or hello, instead of the default reply, you can send a specific message that says something else. So that's how you would use the keyword. You can do, only the key, like if they have to say exactly custom list of homes, so we use a button that responds with custom list of homes. Or if they said message contains, then you could say, hey, I would like a custom list of homes. If someone wrote the whole sentence, then they would still receive this message. But as the rule, message is, it only works with this specific phrase. So I'll show you how to go into a little bit more depth of creating keywords and stuff in another video, but this is where those keywords are and how we use them inside of the template. The next one is sequences, where we have the follow-up messages take place. So when someone subscribes or interacts with a specific chatbot, so let's say they come through the home buyer flow, and they're asking about buying a home, then we're going to subscribe them. We'll put a little action inside of that specific flow that subscribes them to a specific sequence. So we'll have the 8-week buyer follow-up sequence with email and text. So after we capture their email and text inside of the chatbot, it will go ahead and start sending this follow-up flow. So each of these are email, 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 text, email, 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 text. So those messages get sent when they subscribe to that sequence. Again, it happens with an action inside of the like a home buyer flow that they come through. So, if we're running a home buyer ad, they're going to go through the home buyer flow to pre-qualify them, and inside that flow, they get subscribed to a sequence. Rules are just a few things that you can kind of automate inside of the chatbot. We have some that all the new Messenger subscribers, if they are a Messenger subscriber, they get subscribed to the Messenger follow-up. So there's, we have the Google Sheet connection. So we make a connection inside of the chatbots when they go through the buyer flow. We add a tag. A tag gets applied to their account, and then when that tag gets applied, then we have a Google Sheet action where we capture the data that they just entered. So it's kind of a lot to kind of digest, especially if you've never looked inside of ManyChat before. But there's a lot of things that you can do with the rules. We got tag applied, tag remove, subscribe sequence, unsubscribe, custom field, new contact. All these different things are triggers to do a specific action. So that's basically what the rule is. There's a trigger happening to create an action inside of ManyChat, and it just helps create the automation process inside of ManyChat. So, oops. Let's go back here. Let me delete this real quick. All right. So again, under automation, the basic, the way to get started is to create a flow. And this button right here is how you start that new flow. When you click on new flow, you have first, you got a trigger. So how does someone receive this flow? Is it from a Facebook ad? Is it from a direct message with a keyword? Are they using a link? Are they using a QR code? Or are you sending them from a different flow into this one? There's multiple ways to get them into any type of flow that you create. Then you're going to go to the first step, which is going to be either Messenger, Instagram, email, or if you have text connected, you'll see text there as well. Most of the time it's either Messenger or Instagram. You can also do logic with actions, conditions, randomizer, smart delays, which are a little bit more advanced. I'm not going to cover those here, but I will in another video. But we're starting with just a basic Facebook Messenger message. And I help you. All right, so the message, however they receive this message, you're going to write whatever it is. Hey there, hope you're doing well. How can I help you? And then you can create buttons. You can create quick replies. The buttons don't disappear. Quick replies do. So let's say you do buy a home, and then you're going to go to another flow that has, another message. Great, how can I help you buy a home? Or again, with the quick replies, buy, sell. So with the quick replies, when you're in your chat and they click on buy a home, this message is just going to move up in the chat. Whereas a quick reply is going to disappear. So if they click buy, then they're not going to be able to click sell. So, or vice versa. If they click sell, they're not going to be able to click buy. So those are how quick replies are different from the buttons inside of the chat. And then you have all these different options inside of the chat. You have the text. You can add images. You can add cards. These are, you scroll through and have a card with title, subtitle, buttons, all those different things. Gallery is basically a bunch of cards. Then you have audio. You can add a little audio message. And then one of my favorites for realtors is video, where you can upload a video of whatever you want. I usually suggest for realtors to upload a video that's something along the lines of what their message is. So if they are, let me delete these. If the message is, hi there, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. How can I help you? Then just have a little video below. Hey, how are you doing? How can I help you? Click a button above to get started with the chatbot and just record a quick little video. It can be on your iPhone, anything like that. And it just adds one more step of connection with you and that prospect. You can add files. So if you're going to give them a home buyer's guide or anything like that, you can upload that file right into the message. A delay will be for, like, if you want to make it look like you're typing a message. If you want it to slow down, make it feel more like a person is actually there typing, then you can do that. Or you can just have, the replies go as quickly as possible. Messenger list, user input, dynamic. Those are a little bit more advanced, and I'll cover those in another video where I go more in depth. But that's kind of the basic quick rundown of the flows and how they work. You create messages in here. You create replies. Those replies go to specific messages. Here, I'll sell a home. So you'll see here, this is a basic, if they're looking to buy a home, they'll receive message 1. If they're looking to sell a home, they'll receive message 2. So you can create 2 different responses for these 2 different buttons. And that's essentially the broad overview of how the chatbot works. You create questions, give them responses that they can select. They select a specific response. It gives them a specific reply. And that's the general overview of how the building a chatbot works. It's not, you can go into the AI stuff where it writes messages for you, but this is I want a specific reply to be sent to a specific question, and that's what you'll be able to do inside of ManyChat. So again, I'm going to cover that more in depth in another video. But that's the automation section. Let's go. The next one is the live chat area, where basically you have all the conversations. You're going to be speaking with all the people in here. You'll be able to see their information. You have different, you can add notes. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that says. So you see all of their tags, their sequences, if they have custom fields. So if they filled out the home buyer question flow, and you'll be able to see all their custom fields. So that how many bedrooms they're looking for, how many bathrooms. You'll see that all. Oops, I'm in the way. You'll see that all down here in the custom fields. You'll be able to see them from who's on Instagram, who's on Facebook. You can assign conversations, all kinds of different things inside the live chat. Broadcasting is where you're going to be able to send messages to your database. You can send them on Messenger, email, text. You can send anything like that. You can send from a specific flow. So if you've already created a flow, a message inside of ManyChat, you can send that flow directly to your database. You can use paid messages to broadcast So there's rules with sending messages to your database. You can't send automated messages outside of 24 hours when they interact, but you can send paid messages. It's a similar pricing to text messaging. So just envision, text blasts, messenger blasts, kind of the same process and the same pricing. But this is where you do that. And then you have an ads section, but you can also do ads inside of your normal Facebook page. And then you have all of the settings. Again, I'm going to cover each of these in depth. This went actually a little bit longer than I wanted to. But in the course of the next coming weeks, if you're watching this when this is released, I'll be releasing the videos on each section and each part to kind of go in depth. Otherwise, it's going to be added to a playlist so that you can just kind of go through and select what you want to know more on, home section, contacts, growth tools, automations, all this stuff. We're going to break down each of them individually. So if you want to see all that stuff, make sure you like this video, comment below if you have any questions, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much.